How's it going, YouTube? Hatcher Sits here. We are back in another Topps Chrome Formula One opening, and actually this is a special treat. We got a PSA return as well we're going to go over. It's race weekend number 2. What is it? Saudi Arabia? Is that where they're at? I can't remember. But anyway, we have a couple F1 cards back that we sent economy. A couple... It was honestly probably, I think, the beginning of February. So PSA is pretty much like a month and a half getting back with you now. So I like that. So let's see what we got here. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, that's football. I don't want to go over those, but let's see what we got here. Unfortunately, when you do the economy, is this my first economy back? This might be my first economy back since I started, when they opened economy back up. And you had to get in the like you had to do like a queue thing where they would give you a number, and people started opening up like 4 or 5 different browsers to try to get in. It was all crazy, and you kind of had to do that. I went like 4 times in a row, couldn't get in at all. And then I read online what people were doing. So this is all Sapphire. It looks like, unfortunately, we got the first one is going to be Lewis Hamilton Sapphire Edition, PSA 9. Obviously something in this I missed. Honestly, even a PSA 9, I still would have graded this card. I mean, why not, you know? And then we have Max Verstappen Sapphire, also a PSA 9, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. I think I submitted 2 of these, I want to say. And nice, we got a gem in 10. So we did get the base. My kind of goal is to get most of the drivers for 2020 in a PSA 10 regular. I've submitted a lot of the image variation and some of the parallels and stuff like that, but I don't have all the I didn't think it was worth it to spend like $100 or $150 to grade any of these, so I wanted to wait till economy came back, and or even value tier for some of them, you know. Like, honestly, that right there, economy, because if you get this is the way I look at it. If the only reason why it would be worth it to grade this at $50 is if, you know, if you didn't have the patience and didn't want to get it immediately, because in a PSA 9 it's not worth $500. So I want to say these are selling for around 1,000 maybe. I know they were at one time. I haven't checked, but what'll usually happen with PSA is you submit it at a value tier, and if it's over $500 to 1,000, sometimes they'll upcharge you for it. And I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I've actually talked to people that are actually sending. Their rule is if the card's worth at least $150 in a PSA 10, they'll still submit it at economy level 50. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me, because then if you get the PSA 9, you're probably not even going to get your money back. That's just, I don't know, that doesn't really make any sense to me at all. So, but this is I think I have one more box coming of this that I bought a few weeks ago for like around $350. These have gone up to around $450 now at the time of this video. So it's a couple days before race weekend, but I went ahead and recorded this a few days ahead of time. That was just an absolutely crazy race. I can't believe Mercedes actually they did luck out, because both Red Bulls just crapped out there at the end. I guess it was a fuel pump or something. But anyway, what do we got here? We got a number card. Right off the bat, we got 2 checkerboards. So we got Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton. Nice. There's the winner right there. Charles Leclerc. Checkerboard. Very nice. We will take that. That's a nice hit right there. And the card to 199 is going to be Robert Schwartzman. 182 out of 199. Obviously, would have rather had the Leclerc numbered, but even the Piastri, nice, I guess what it could be called a F2 rookie card. And then you got the Lewis Hamilton, which, oh, I don't know why I'm even sleeving that up, but oh well, whatever. All right, what do we got here? Looks like we got a refractor, and I think it's a veteran because I saw a lot of races there. Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, and nice Lewis Hamilton refractor. Yeah, as soon as you see all the races, you know that it's got to be like Lewis or Vettel or Fernando Alonso or Kimi. I mean, obviously it could be a lot of people, but I mean, you know, it's a good odds that it's going to be a Lewis Hamilton. Obviously, Bottas has been around for a while. You know, it's not going to be like a George Russell or something like that if you have like somebody with like 12 seasons or whatever. We got Esteban Ocon, Richard Verschoor, is that it? Sebastian Vettel, and Kimi Räikkönen refractor. Man, the refractors really popped this year. It's like some of them almost look like they're in 3D. It's pretty crazy, actually. So we got Mick Schumacher, rookie. Nicholas Latifi, path to the podium, Esteban Ocon, and Fernando Alonso. I always have to check those red lines because you never know. Fernando Alonso, black array wave. So should be getting 3 more of these, I believe. Usually get about 4. Yeah. So I was actually in a break of this today. There's just one guy on eBay that's just been bidding insane amounts for case breaks of Lite and Hobby. I'm talking like 4,500 or so for Lewis Hamilton. And I just was like, you know what, forget this. I'm going to go for it. And I actually bid him out on Lite for like 3K. And I probably shouldn't have done it, but I did really well. I got a Lewis Hamilton checkered to 25. Sadly, I didn't hit any portrait stuff, but the amount of oh, very nice. Sebastian Vettel, purple green. All right. But the amount of like, I hit like 4 or 5 numbered cards of his, and obviously the orange to 25 was the best. So I probably didn't make my money back. I don't know, after grading probably, but I mean, you know, we got a purple to $3.99 here. It looks like Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, and ooh, that looks like Lewis. Maybe is it? It is Lewis Hamilton to $3.99. We have been on a Lewis Hamilton tear lately. Absolutely crazy. Like just hitting numbered stuff of his like crazy nuts. But unfortunately, we just haven't had the luck with the portrait. That's the one that in what, 2 cases and like 5 or 6 loose boxes now, I've hit one of the portrait, the number 1 card in a black white ray wave, and I just can't seem to hit it in anything else. Robert Schwartzman and Nikita Mazepin refractor. You have to wonder. I don't think we're going to see him in F1 again. I mean, the way Haas is doing right now with Kevin Magnussen, and even if things like open up with Russia and everything, I don't know. Never say never, but Lewis Hamilton and red liners, Dan ticked them. So I'm already happy with this box. This box is like paid for itself right now. I mean, wow, what a box. Sergio Perez. We got Roman Grosjean, Nicholas Latifi, and another Charles Leclerc. Nice. Refractor this time. Obviously the winner of the race last weekend. Nice to see Ferrari back in it. I really hope that Mercedes kind of figures out their problems. I mean, obviously I'm a big Lewis fan, but I like a lot of the drivers. There's nobody that I just like really can't stand of the top 6 guys, I guess you could say. So yeah, I just want to see a very competitive season. Love Carlos Sainz. I'd have to say I kind of like him better than Charles. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I liked his camaraderie with Lando Norris, to be honest. Really sad about the how bad McLaren's doing too. That's kind of unfortunate. But let's see if we can't get one more numbered here. Wait, we should actually have 3 more Ray Waves. Goodness, out of these last 4 packs, we're going to have probably 3 Ray Waves unless we get screwed. Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Esteban Ocon. All right. he was a top 10 finisher, I believe. Alpine did very well. Him and Fernando, I want to say. Unfortunately, he hit Mick Schumacher and made him have a spin, and Mick finished 11th, I believe. I really would have thought he would have gotten in the points for, and the same dang card as a refractor. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I really think Mick probably would have ended up in the points had that not happened. So that was unfortunate. So yeah. All right, looks like we should have another Ray Wave here. Esteban Ocon, Sergio Perez, Nikita Mazepin, and nice Mercedes team. So Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri, and Toto Wolff. Look how much taller than them he is. That's hilarious. And the last pack should be our last Ray Wave. All right, we have Mick Schumacher, Seidel, Liam Lawson, that's nice, and Lewis Hamilton. Wow, he is all over the place. This is crazy. I mean, I get it. He's in the product, like, I mean, he has 18 cards out of 200, so you're gonna get a ton of his stuff. It's just the way it is. But anyway, yeah, so pretty fun break there. Happy to get a portrait, 2 portrait cards of 2 top drivers in Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Probably the hit of the break would have to be the Lewis Hamilton, even though it's not the portrait. It's still what I view the probably 3rd best Lewis card, where the first would be the portrait, the second would be the fireworks one. I think it's card number 156 or 154, and then this one, because you know it's almost like a portrait card. It's almost like a variation, really. So, but I know there is that variation card. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Like the video. Follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the race this weekend.